Good evening, it's June 8th, 2025, and it's time for my devotionals. Won't you join me? In God's Purpose for Your Life. June 8th, Step Out in Faith. I did this so you would trust, not in human wisdom, but in the power of God. 1 Corinthians 2:5 NLT. One of the things that can hinder us from taking hold of God's will is when we have an aversion to taking risks. We prefer to play it safe by gathering as many facts as possible, analyzing our options, and stepping out only when we're reasonably certain of the outcome. We don't want to experience loss or heartache, and we're afraid of looking foolish or incompetent, incurring financial difficulty, or facing physical danger. From a human viewpoint, eliminating uncertainty makes sense. But from God's perspective, calling us to step out from our comfort zones is absolutely necessary to our growth in the Christian life. Of course, from His viewpoint, there is no real uncertainty, because He has control over all things. Is God asking you to step out in faith in some manner that doesn't make sense to you? Remember that your spiritual maturity will be hampered if you refuse to submit to God. The Lord understands your fears and timidity, but He still expects your obedience. Therefore, step out in faith and watch what He does to grow your relationship with Him. Certainly, He'll never let you down. Jesus, even when I don't understand, I will obey you, knowing the center of your will is the safest place to be. Amen. And in trusting God with every breath. June 8th, He never ever leaves. Be strong and courageous. Do not fear or be in dread of them, for it is the Lord your God who goes with you. He will not leave you or forsake you. Deuteronomy 31:6 ESV. God has promised to never leave us. Never. Flip that to a positive perspective. God has promised to always stay by our side, to stay right there with us. Deuteronomy 31:6 reminds us to be strong, do not fear or be in dread, because the Lord goes with us, never failing us, never leaving us. So why on earth do we ever allow fear to follow us? We must stop this habit of turning to fear. Since God is always with us, we have nothing to fear. Nothing. Not war, not screaming children, not tricky family situations, not job changes, not even death. We can jump into what God has for us because He is with us. Nervous about making a change? Wondering if you can handle today? Well, you can do it. Certainly not on your own, but with every little thing, remember that God is with you. He's with you doing the dishes. He's with you driving your child to school and while you mow the lawn. He's with you at the doctor, and He's with you at the drive-thru. He's with you as you wake in the night. He's with you on the porch when you sip your morning coffee. What difference would it make in your life if you began to remember He is always at your side, present in every moment? Be strong and courageous. God, who created all things, is with you every moment of every day, and He will never leave you alone. How sweet it is to trust in Him. Will you trust Him afresh today? I don't know why it ever took me so long to step out in faith. It says in His Word, and that's probably why, because I didn't read it until I got older, that He never, ever leaves us. I hope that you have a blessed day.